Two bodies and not three in a line.
Boom!
Got a damage bomb.
I see the bell, Lumberboots. I hope you've your walking boots on.
Oh wow.
Speed pod's better on you than it is on me.
Oh really?
I want to drop down for that conch pot.
Concentration? Yeah. That's good. Oh really? Yeah, that was a big problem. I would block that on you. Could have dodged that, I guess. Did not do a bit much.
Leech.
Mm,
One less leech.
Oh, hi,
Rattling
Rattling.
from behind.
Gunner's dead.
Good job. Another stormer, do you think?
Yeah. It's behind the stagecoach right now, I think.
After me, boy.
Over.
Where are your winds
Right,
now,
okay, good.
sorcerer?
Healing dropped here.
Do you want to push through?
There's just storm vermin. I think we're fine. Famous last words.
Oh my god, I just took all the damage for no reason. Taking the fine.
We have some storm vermin.
Alright, coming in. I think we need to clear this by
Yeah, all of them when they get
like
close.
yesterday. Okay, I'll just heal and grab another one. There's a damage potion, bomb.
The workfire thrower's gone.
Did you kill the red thing?
Nope. I don't have any arrows
Okay.
left.
Oh. This is really
I get hit
bad.
right when I loose that arrow. Inaccurate.
Yeah, that happens.
I'm gonna go kill the Rattling.
Okay.
The Rattling is dead.
Gas.
Move it here.
Oh, not like this.
Dust and shadow.
That rat's dead.
That's just the one gas puddle.
Hog them all, dwarf.
The specials wouldn't be
Did
a
you get
problem,
it?
but yeah, it's dead. Specials wouldn't be a problem, but the
More coming in.
fucking ammo, man.
Yeah.
Having to use so many on the bots.
Oh, did we not find ammo? Yeah, we didn't find ammo.
Yeah,
I
not
didn't
this time.
realize. It was really bad.
Be quiet.
Quit your yammering.
Gonna be running on
There's a
0
chaos
arrows for a
warrior
little
here.
while. Is that up or down? It's up.
It's up. Yep.
Oh shit, hi, Storm Vermin.
I walk beyond the light.
Sure. Did they test the armor piercing on the heavy attacks extraordinary yet? Because they touched not say they increased it.
I mean, it feels different a little bit.
The heal will grab it. Hook.
Oh shit, I saw it too late.
Oh really?
The direction I was gonna dodge was off a ledge anyway. I was gonna get hit no matter what I did. God damn it.
I have a bullet.
This way.
Just one though.
Oh, that's bloody hard to say. Wasting healing like that.
If
Oh,
you'd
you
wanted
can
it,
grab it
Kruber,
while
you
it's
should have
sitting
taken it
down.
first, shouldn't you?
Got it.
No ammo feels bad, man.
Yeah, you're playing double player pretty much.
Here's a healing drop.
Is there really still no ammo? Oh,
Yeah.
there is.
Miles on us. Ammunition.
Yay.
Final.
Quiet moments bore me.
All the
Bring
ammo.
on the foe.
Is that the boss?
Troll!
Yeah, it is.
Come. Let me show you a little.
It's on you.
I dodged.
Gutter runner!
It's still on me.
Foe!
Gutter runner and
Should we
assassin.
play?
Going to spray!
And hook red.
Hawkrat dead.
Oh no, we are fucked.
Lucky bounce.
I got the maulers.
Oh, somehow we are not. There's another one.
Oh, there's more.
Bleeding all
Two.
over, dwarf. Do something about it.
You good?
Yeah, good time to heal. I know.
One more mauler.
That's on me.
Assassin.
There's a gutter runner about.
Oh, not like this. Oh, I managed to block.
Got the assassin.
Okay. So you're focusing the horde, am I right?
Yeah.
Strangler.
Um,
Kill the strangler.
not sure how we're gonna do this, but maybe we should pull up, like up the on the
Yeah,
pillar so
I
we
guess
get
we
more
have
space
to.
Yeah, we have to, I think.
Full incoming.
Oh wow, I can't see shit.
I fell. I had a invis. What?
Can still see you?
Yeah, I really wanted to ult to kill that mauler, but didn't get it.
Stormer?
That was greedy and stupid. I tried killing the Stormer.
I should go back for you to resurrect, otherwise we're fucked.
I'll wear a big rock.
They probably not kill the boss. Oh, come
So
on.
that's it.
Well,
I think that's all for the wave, though. It seemed to be a small one.
really?
I think so. I don't see anything else spawning right now. There's nothing around coming for you, as far as I can see.
You told me I was full HP, this would be easy.
Pressing in.
I'm before.
Where did you rest?
Yeah, I'm before the
Before the
wall.
wall?
You probably should.
Wait, I'll go for you, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm at.
Yes.
I'm just before the drop down.
Oh, really? Oh my god, I forgot they do this. Should have went for the jump. Don't really know it though.
Sorry, there's a troll there.
I don't see anything around my body. It seems pretty empty right now.
They'll probably spawn as they come.
Chaos warriors. Ammunition here.
Don't see anything still.
Well, let's hope
Weird.
it works.
I'll go for it. No, it's too far.
Probably baited an attack from the troll.
Oh no.
I think you need to kill the Chaos Warrior before getting me up.
Probably.
That chaos warrior now.
It was easy.
Bait out one more attack from the troll.
Oh, it's stuck. No?
I think we're good.
Is it perfect time?
Yeah.
Did you get it? Yeah. Shit. It's on you, I think.
Into gloom.
I'm gonna leave you first. I can grab a conch pot that I saw on the way.
Readying. Ugh, I loathe bombs, but I loathe the enemy even more. Where have they gone?
I come back with deeps.
Oh, really?
chain ulting.
Sunlight. Dusk and shadow. Into gloom.
It's probably not the best timing for changing things, but
Sunlight.
PogChamp.
on you. Got him.
Easy money.
Is there anything? No ammo, no healing. It's okay, I guess. I don't really need it. Guess I could use one.
Ooh, conch pad.
Oh, that's sweet.
There's a heal on the right.
Really?
Yeah.
Healing draft.
Oh, nice. I'll just drink it. No point keeping it.
Don't grow careless. Let's
More
come on
ammo.
there.
Patrol.
The
Yep,
Stunner
patrol.
Warrior comes for us. Stunned ready.
Oh, that's annoying.
Well, guess we're sitting here for a little while.
Yep.
Dude, I think the game's busted now. We haven't gotten any specials or horde since the boss.
Good point.
Look at that. You actually hit
AI
something.
director is so funky.
Yeah, I guess it's their new thing where they don't like count as many specials when there is a horde in the boss, and we had both. And we struggled with the boss for a while, so maybe there was some sort of
Bandages over here.
buggy shit
Crude
going
shot.
like that.
Crude shot.
There's a caster somewhere.
One is as still as you.
This way. Onward.
Grab those pants,
Nice.
bring me a spoon, another black fur.
There's some room behind you.
Darkness.
Put it on the pulley.
Rally
Assassin. And the rat one. One assassin on me. Thank you. Where's the rat one?
Don't know.
Concentration on the left. I guess we'll grab it and give it to you if you need it.
I hear a
On the right.
gas rat.
It's on the left. Throwing.
Body shot it. It'll
The
explode.
gas rat's going to explode.
Trying for you. Oh, I shouldn't have done that way.
Ambush.
Oh, next we up.
Uh-oh.
Literally.
Can you come to me?
Yep.
I walk beyond the light.
Oh wow, I'm hot. No, let me out. Oh, we just spawned behind it, didn't they?
Shadows hiding.
Did they come somehow?
I don't have ult up yet to
Let's go
kill
to
the
the other
shields.
wall. Yeah, because of the shields, let's go to the other wall. Oh, never mind, the kitchen. There's still one more next to me.
Yeah, I have a storm vermin on me as well.
Got it. There's still one more coming from behind.
Yeah.
A shield.
I'll kill it soon with my ult.
Two.
But the door seems agitated.
Ulting.
Into gloom.
Got one.
Find that from the top.
All that.
Can't deal with fire right now.
I am gonna bite it, I think.
Got it.
Assassin.
Assassin eyes in the dark.
Assassin on me. Oh fuck. I'm dead.
A gas rat approaches.
Yeah,
God.
my bad,
Where
I
are
should
the
have dodged
others?
that.
Dusk and shadow. Think that'll stop me.
Maybe try to
It's a bait to
drop
get
back
a lot
so that I spawn closer.
Yeah.
I spawned. Oh, in the last phase. Okay,
There's
we'll
danger
have to
in the
do.
dark. In darkness. Flame rat.
Nice one. There was a conch. Okay, you have it.
I need a moment.
There is
Push in here.
fire behind you, I believe.
Sunlight.
I mean, if there is, I guess it doesn't matter
Sorry,
anymore.
I
Yeah, it
walk
doesn't matter
beyond the
really.
light. The
I'm
shadows
gonna
hide.
buzzer. Okay. I should have killed that one maybe. Or this one. One right from behind.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I got the Storm Vermin though. I don't think I did.
Yeah, hard to tell.
We're at the bell. Make it worth the effort, mayflies.
No, still done.
What's up, buddy?
A black rat.
It's a bit of a
challenge
speed
rat.
run. Some from the right. And then kill more.
Do you want to kill the boss or skip it?
I think it's easier to kill it actually.
Okay.
So maybe kill it.
Ah, yes. Posting frames. And the recent optimization. Ugh. I can't believe the EAC takes up this many resources, dude.
Yeah. It's not even doing that much to be honest. I guess now it does with all the files and integrity checks and
We're at
stuff.
comedy combat.
But you're not waiting, you're just breaking them all, right? There's no point.
Yeah.
As far as I'm aware.
Ha! We simply can't step out of our
Safe,
beds
on the
without
left.
causing something like that, can we? Don't hop the ball, Lord!
Release. No probably. Oh wow, that was an interesting jump.
I had to ult to heal myself for a sec.
Okay.
Shadewalk.
Try to bring it back.
Someday. The shadows hide me.
On you.
Hey, what? Oh, this ground kinda sucks.
Is this really stealing you? I hit it so many times. Come here.
Sing.
Oh, really? That wasn't enough? Oh yeah, this fucking kill, yeah. I did dodge, but apparently the ground was a bit uphill, so it wasn't enough distance.
I'm gonna ult. Ulting?
Dusk. Shadow.
On me?
Oh, brute! No!
Yeah, it wasn't too hard. Yeah, if not from those two hits, it would be like easy, but
Not too
no,
bad.
we could still.
Dude, the specials were like freaking broken.
Yeah, there was no
Majority of this run.
specials.
Aye! A good fight!
Oh wow, I didn't try to drop there. Really stupid of me.
Darkness.
You can't see anything to do my work.
Ah, take!
Let's hope we don't get too many shield vermin. I like hugging the right wall because it gives me better angle with my first two swipes. We're going downhill.
That stench! Storm vermin! Come, black rat, taste steel!
Moving down a little bit more.
Concentration potion?
Into gloom.
Oh no. Took a little damage. Oh, I dropped down. Let's
okay.
come back up. Oh, okay.
Popping ult. Wait, where are these storm vermin going?
For me,
I walk in the light.
obviously, you're invisible. This is kind of why it's risky to run shade into duo, because when you ult, everything de-aggroes. So
Yeah.
Medical supplies.
the heal behind, wanna grab it? Probably not worth it.
Surely we've not killed them all. Seems a little anticlimax.
Thing.
I walk beyond the light.
Back is clear.
Okay.
Dude, this is weird. Sometimes I get the crit noise when I push stuff.
Yes.
It's
Crits,
like,
pushes can get.
wait, really?
I'm pretty sure they can. Yeah, I'm not sure if they do anything, but it's certainly easy to get.
It seems like they do. Careful, Storm.
Come, Black Rat.
They probably proc the crit stuff, like cooldown and crit stay and that sort of thing, but I don't think they push for more. Hard to tell, really. No, that wasn't so very.
Yeah.
I mean, we almost wiped 2 times, but
Expected a lot worse.
yeah.
Man. I don't know how I feel about Shade and True Duos, man. At least not with, probably not with Two-Handed Slayer. Two-Handed Hammer Slayer, I mean.
Just pretty helpful. I mean, it's kind of the same as Waystalker, but worse anti-special, better soul clutch potential.
Yeah. I
Common
mean,
as
the
well.
difference between... If I was to play Waystalker and True Duos, it wouldn't be that much different, I don't think.
Yeah, it was just the specials would die earlier, and then
Yeah,
the
just- A little bit easier time killing specials.